Hey guys, Genesis Moss here, and I want to talk to you guys about a little something that's not gaming or geek related, but it's more just kind of something that's going on in our world today. I didn't think I'd ever be talking about this, but sometimes you just gotta kind of jump out there and just let your piece be said. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is this whole Starbucks cup fiasco. If any of you follow me on Facebook, you know already that I am a Christian, and honestly, I've been a Starbucks customer since I was like 15, 16 years old when I first stumbled upon one in a Barnes & Noble and fell in love with the stuff. A lot of people are really upset over this Christmas cup, and I don't really understand why. They've never had the word Christmas on any of their cups or anything like that before, and instead of it being real festive with the design, they just went with a simple red cup. No big deal. It doesn't affect me, it doesn't affect my faith, so I don't really care. But where it does affect not so much my faith, but Christians in general, is when a person like Josh, I want to say his last name is pronounced Feuerstein, or it's something like that. It's a really hard name to pronounce, so if I butchered your name, bro, I'm sorry. But dude, I'm gonna go into the Holy Bible here. And guys, by the way, I know this isn't nerdy or gaming content, so if you want to cut it off, go ahead and cut the video off now. If this is something that you don't want to hear, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. But Josh, you sir need to hear this first verse. This is from Proverbs 27, verse 17. So I want you to understand the spirit in which I'm telling you how I feel about what you've done and how your ministry is going. But I want to start off with Proverbs 27, 17. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Now, the reason why I jumped with that verse first, Josh, is because, well, buddy, and I've never met you, I don't know you, but I can see from your ministry right now that your iron is very dull. This most recent video about the Christmas cups and going into Starbucks and telling them your name is Merry Christmas. Okay, first off, dude, you lied. Thou shalt not lie. Your name obviously is not Merry Christmas. So you lied to the people. You've already committed a sin. And you're bragging about it like it's this good thing you've done. It's really not. Who cares if Starbucks puts Merry Christmas on their cups or not? They're not a Christian organization. They're not a church. They're not affecting your faith or your rights in any way. So, with that said, I have to say that what I've seen of your ministry, the videos that I've watched, with you calling the gay bakers asking for an anti-gay message to be put on a cake, going into Starbucks telling them to write Merry Christmas on your cup, stuff like that, I'm not seeing the love. And Christ was all about love, and we're going to go into a little bit of talk about love here. In John 13, verses 34 and 35, Jesus said, "A new command I give to you, love one another as I have loved you. So you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another." Now, I don't think Jesus was just talking about Christians loving Christians, because actually, they weren't even Christians yet back then. Christianity didn't even happen until the book of Acts. So, what you're seeing here is Jesus telling us to love each other. He's not telling us to be hateful to one another. He's not telling us to do unloving things. He's telling us to love. And guys, we go into 1 Corinthians chapter 13. This is probably, at least to me, just my receipts that are bookmarks, to me this is like the most important chapter of the Bible, period. And everybody knows it's the love chapter, but I'm going to sit here and I'm going to read it to you guys. And I hope Josh watches this video, and I hope that God's word won't return void on him. But 1 Corinthians chapter 13, I'm starting with verse 1, and I'm working my way through here. "If I speak in human or angelic tongues, but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and give over my body to hardship that I may boast but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be still. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when completeness comes, what is in part disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put the ways of childhood behind me. For now we see only a reflection as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. And now these three things remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. I don't think I've ever read that out loud like that before, and I gotta tell you, I got chills. It was great. I love 1 Corinthians 13. Like I said, I think it's the most important chapter in the Bible, because it's something as Christians we throw out the window. And Josh, it's something you're throwing out the window when you're calling a gay baker asking for an anti-gay message on a cake. It's something you're throwing out the window when you go into Starbucks boasting about, my name's Merry Christmas, just so because you think it's funny that they wrote Merry Christmas on the cup. It's not a good thing, brother. And I'm telling you right now, you will not succeed if you keep doing these things. You're only doing them, honestly, let's face it, for shock value and attention. So I'm trying to sharpen your iron right now and tell you to take your ministry out and show people love. You know, I look at the hat that you wear in all your videos. That's obviously like a $30 hat. First off, who needs to spend $30 on a baseball cap? You could have spent $5 on a cheap one, and then taken that other $25 and gone out and bought some homeless people meals. You think of that? Do things like that. Don't sit here and be hateful and rude to people, man. Don't go into Starbucks doing that crap. It's not cool, and it gives Christians a bad name. Take your ministry out and show some love. And I challenge you right now, A, make a video response to this. Let me know what you think of what I just had to say. And B, show me the love of Christ. Not directly to me, but show me you giving people the love of Jesus Christ. Because without love, without patience, without kindness, all those things in 1 Corinthians 13, you've got nothing. You absolutely have nothing. And honestly, if anybody else is watching, this is a message for all of us. Let's take our faith and just share it with the world by loving one another. We don't have to beat people over the head. Yes, we need to let people know about sin, but we don't need to beat them over the head with the Bible until they're bleeding. We just need to show them love. And that's what Jesus did, and that's what I plan to do in my life, to show people love. So, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.